I'm getting pretty good at this. I can actually press the button now without turning the camera around. This is part 3 of the driving video. I hope somebody out there is learning something. If I can save one person's life, I'm happy. I don't know what to tell you. It's scary out there. Ain't no doubt about it. So here's part 3. Okay, I missed a couple things in the passing section that I wanted to touch on. One is hills. So you're coming up the highway, and you're here, and there's a hill in front of you. Now, what you're going to see going up that hill, you're going this way, you'll see this kind of line. You're going this way and this way. The hill is here. Do not pass. Okay? When you get to the top of this hill, if there's a car in front of you, let's say an 18-wheeler who's having a hard time getting up that hill, you've got that line. Let's say that 18-wheeler's down to 45 miles an hour going up that hill. You pass them. So now you're here. 18-wheeler is here, and another car is there. You just passed this guy, you're going 70. This guy's going 70. You can't see that guy. This guy can't see you. What's going to happen? It ain't going to be pretty. You haven't got around this 18-wheeler all the way yet. You're still over here in this lane. 18-wheeler's here. And the car that's coming is here. Cresting the hill is there. It's not going to be pretty. Now, people are always screaming, "Save the children! Save the children!" There's 6 little kids in that car that you just killed. Guess what? It's your fault. Let's say you survived that accident. Let's say you survived that accident. You killed 5 of the 6 of those kids, plus both their parents. The 6th little kid, paralyzed for life. Whose fault is that? How are you going to feel about that? How are you going to feel about the damage that you did to that family? And that little kid. Think about it. Use common sense. Common sense is not a popular item anymore. I mean, from what I've seen in Colorado, there's no such thing. But if you pull out here, if you're trying to pass this 18-wheeler on this hill, and there's a car coming, and you hit that car, you kill 5 little kids plus the parents and leave 1 paralyzed. That's going to be on your mind for the rest of your life. And you're going to have to pay for it. It's coming out of your pocket. A few months ago, and it's on my videos, I made a video, an 18-wheeler. He was pissed off about something. It's down in New Mexico. There's an 18-wheeler and an 18-wheeler. This 18-wheeler decided he's going to pass this 18-wheeler on this hill. And he still hadn't passed as they crested the hill. He still hadn't managed to pass. They were riding side by side up and over that hill. Now, if there had been a car full of, or even a school bus, could you imagine a school bus hitting an 18-wheeler? There'd be no survivors. Maybe the bus driver, maybe the truck driver might survive. He's going to prison for one thing. Secondly, it's going to be on his mind for the rest of his life. I thought I'd touch on that real quick. And I've seen it. I mean, like I said, I took this video. It's on my page. You can watch this idiot truck driver. I got a fly flying around here. I've seen it. You know, you drive down the road, you've got to be prepared. You look as far as you can ahead of yourself. That means if you're driving here, you need to assume that there's going to be somebody in your lane when you cross that hill. If you don't, you're dead. You got to be ready. You got to have the sense. You gotta have, be ready. Just be ready. It's not paranoia or anything like that. Go through scenarios in your head. Where am I going to go if there's a truck coming right at me on the other side of that road? And there will be. It will happen. Sooner or later, it will happen. So be ready. That's all you got to do is be ready. Be prepared. And use common sense. Common sense, like I say, it's forgotten. It's a forgotten art. It really is. And the more you look around, the more you see it. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen to our country because of it. You look at these college kids and they're cuckoo. And that's being kind. But anyhow, I just want to touch on that. I kind of forgot. You look as far ahead as you can. Another thing, while I'm on the subject of looking far ahead, you got your car. Let's say your car or something like that. And you have a rear view mirror, a rear view mirror, and a rear view mirror. Some cars don't have this one, some cars don't have that one. Older cars weren't required to have this one. But anyhow, you need to also know what's behind you, and beside you, and next to you. Keep your eyes on what's coming up behind you too. If you're driving down the road, let's say you're on Interstate 80. Let's do something a little bit different. We'll go this way with Interstate 80. This one here is, let's say, westbound, and that one's eastbound, okay? If you're here, and there's a truck here, okay? This truck's going 70, you're going 78. You're catching up to that truck and you want to pass. But you have a whole bunch of motorcycles here, or cars, doesn't matter what, cars, whatever, and they're going 80. Are you going to pull out in front of those cars doing 80? Probably not. Not a good idea. You know, pull out in front of those motorcycles. Are you even going to know those motorcycles are there? That's what those mirrors are for. That's what your ears are for. That's what your eyes are for. Use your senses. Use your mirrors. Look. Look before you leap. A lot of people don't. I thought I'd go over all that real quick. I thinking yield signs maybe, but we'll see when I come back up. Now that was part 3 of the driving video. If you know anybody that drives stupidly, pass these around. Pass them to your buddies, pass them to a friend. Maybe they'll learn something. You might help them not kill somebody. Pretty accurate, I believe. I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I was a safety guy out at out at the oil field company that I worked at for a while, and just for that office, it wasn't anything real official. Check the fire extinguishers, make sure they're full, blah, 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 blah. The boss out there never did listen to me, and when I told him don't do that, he about burnt the place down. So anyhow, that's where we're at. That was part 3. Coming up with part 4 here shortly.